When I opened up the safe, I pulled out an AR-15. I grabbed a handful of ammunition. I didn't want to. I was hearing shot after shot after shot, and I didn't want to waste time loading a full magazine. So I just grabbed a handful and ran and started loading the magazine as I was running out the door. I kept hearing those shots, and I knew every shot might be representing another person getting hit by a bullet. And I didn't take time to put shoes on even. I ran out of the door. And I ran across the street. I saw an interview on CNN. Somebody, and he actually was, I know the guy, and all his facts were incorrect. And I thought, again, there's CNN, it's got it wrong. Where did they get the facts from? Well, they couldn't get the facts from me. And so they went to someone else.
They're going to hold on to whatever.
And they got their facts wrong. The BBC just asked me right out, and Katie Kirk, they wanted to interview me out here for tomorrow. First off, I don't even want the spotlight. What should be in the spotlight is this community and what happened over there. The pastor's 14-year-old daughter was killed, and him and his wife were in Oklahoma. The pastor's daughter was murdered by a maniac. A whole family, 4 children and 2 adults were murdered by this idiot.
And people want to talk gun control.
And they're worried about my rifle. They're worried about my rifle.
Your family.
I'm going to tell you the way it is here in Wilson County. If you call the Wilson County Sheriff's Department, because it's such a small town and everything else, they're coming. They're coming as fast as they can, and there's 5 cars coming sometimes. Because you may be the only call, and they're sending to everybody, and they get there and they take care of whatever the problem is. But they may be all the way over wherever. Yeah. And they may be wherever in San Antonio too, or anywhere. Law enforcement gets there as fast as they can, and they do as good a job as they can. But sometimes you have to take care of yourself. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be more ready. I'm not going to load a magazine anymore. There's going to be one loaded. And it's going to be fully loaded instead of grabbing a handful and chunking a few in a magazine. It can happen anytime. And I was lucky that I didn't have to use more than what I did. I had 2 rounds left in the magazine. There you go. Talk about your 10-round magazine bans. I had only 2 rounds left in the magazine, and if he had not done what he did, would I have had to use more? So there's a lot to learn from this, and this country needs to open their eyes.
Stricter gun control is going to solve what happened.
Oh, you don't need any more than 10 rounds. Oh, really? Are you sure? I didn't this time. But I could have. I was down to 2 and didn't know the future. The next time I'll have a full magazine, and it'll be over 10 rounds.
Good guy with a gun, Stephen.
A whole family, 4 children and 2 adults were murdered by this idiot.
And people want to talk gun control.
And they're worried about my rifle.